Hi there, it's Carla Grandison here from Intuition Continuum. I just want to talk to you today a bit about actually intuition. Tuning into our intuition, connecting to your intuition, heart-centered, dropping from your head to your heart, and so many more. Those are buzzwords. They're used frequently in spirituality. So it depends what you're watching or listening to or reading, whether you hear them a lot. But using our intuition, it can feel like a nebulous concept. It can feel mysterious, and it sounds great. Okay, just tune into your intuition. Okay, but how do I do that? What does that mean? Am I doing it now, or am I just thinking about the thing? So I get that. I get it. It's the way that I describe intuition. The simplest way that I think of it is that it is tuning into what feels right. And it is noticing what the first answer is within myself, or guiding others to what is that first answer that's coming up before you start thinking yourself out of it, before the fears come up, before the questions come up. What is that first answer at the core? And, the thinking mind, if we think of the thinking mind or the ego together as one, and then there's our intuition and what feels right, the thinking mind often gets a bad rap, but it's not the enemy. It's not the enemy, and we need both. So we have, one of the reasons I love the word continuum is that on one end of the continuum, as I see it, for intuition continuum all the way to analysis, is that we have complete use of logic, analysis, facts, and complete disregard for intuition, all the way up the spectrum to utilizing intuition completely and no complete disregard for facts or analysis. And we're always operating on there to varying degrees, depending on the situation. We need both our thinking mind and our intuition. And I'll give you an example. If you have an afternoon free, and maybe there's some things that you should do. You feel like you should do laundry, get groceries, other tasks that you feel you need to do. But your other option is going for a walk in nature. And you make that choice because that's what feels right. It feels good to go for this walk in nature. And so you're going to go for a walk, and nearby there's a park. But to get to the park, you need to cross a busy street. So I would hope that you're employing your thinking mind when you are approaching the crosswalk to be crossing the street, so that you are aware, using your five senses. You are looking, if you're able to see, you are aware of what's around you. You are maybe assessing, using your own judgment of how fast a car is coming. Are they stopping for you? Those kinds of things that we all do sort of naturally. That's employing the thinking mind. It's keeping us physically safe. Fantastic. You're using that thinking mind. Very little, to varying degrees, a bit of intuition coming into play there. But, you get across the road safely. You get into nature. You have followed your intuition by taking yourself to the park, but you're also along the way employing your thinking mind because it's necessary. Okay. It's helpful for us and beneficial. So thinking mind isn't the enemy. The other piece is, so some ways to connect with with what feels right. If we consider that our thinking mind is up here, are lots of thoughts going on up in our mind, and dropping from head to heart is literally bringing that attention from the head to the heart as sort of the core of where we're feeling things, and and helping to focus our attention on what feels right by giving it a physical connection, putting our hand on our heart. That's one way to do it. And the other way that it really helps me distill out the intuitive pieces, what feels right, to really get those pieces, heard, seen, get them out, is by writing. Or it could be typing, it could be voice dictating. But for me, it's writing. And so allowing what comes up first to be written down, and just letting myself write down what comes up first. And maybe it's followed by some of the questions of, why I feel I am unable to do the thing that I feel drawn to. Maybe that follows it, but actually getting it out is helpful to be writing those things out. So there's some info on intuition, and I hope that's in some way helpful. And I wish you a lovely rest of your day. Until next time.